I will not fire that many shots.
Yes, don't fire that many shots. What's up, everyone? You are now tuned into Let's Talk About It. We're going to give people a little bit of time to get tuned in, so we're going to get this show started. Supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but we started a little early. We got the team in the building. Very interesting weekend this week, from the Super Bowl to the We Are 239 game to, youth football and more. Got some big news coming from my way. So we're going to jump into this thing. You know how we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, man, come on, man. The man like a kid in this kind of stuff. Man, we're going to jump off in this thing, man. First of all, man, listen, this weekend was the We Are 239 game, and I want to give a huge shout out to my whole supporting cast, and just making everything come together for the kids, the vendors that was out there, the sponsors that sponsored the kids, Blackbeard that came out and did the haircuts, the twins, shout out for the the barbecue, the hot dogs that they fed the kids out there getting lined up, man. And shout out to JP, Hot Fish, all those people, Pretty One Press for pressing up shirts. Man, it was a great event with, we got a lot to do, our community. It was a beautiful thing. No drama, very, 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 very fun event. Kids had fun, looked good. Scores were a little low, wasn't too much action, but hey, we get what we get. But I truly, truly heartfelt thank you to, everybody that came out and supported what we did, because this is bigger than, just a football game. This is a community event that I created out of a vision from, not being able to ever play an all-star game. So wanted the kids to have a chance to play an all-star game, but also bring the community together, so we can start handling some of these issues that we have in youth sports today here in the Southwest Florida community. So Terry Lindsay, shout out, man. You always one of our number one supporters. Thank you. It was very beautiful. Triple B, we got some other interesting news that we're gonna jump on into it and let everybody know. Yes, I have resigned from Canterbury. There's no hard feelings there. It was a situation where I had an opportunity and was extremely blessed to take full advantage of the opportunity. But I have a different calling, and me and Canterbury parted ways on great terms. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. So now I can do more for my community with the knowledge that I learned over there with that program. But like I told them, it's see you later, never goodbye, you know, because I have met some great people over there, built some great relationships, still love all my kids that I coach, you know, and I'm sorry, you know, if I disappointed anyone, but I had to do what was best for, you know, the organization, the football program, and myself included, you know, my family and our mindset. So, but that's the news. The cat is out of the bag, and it is what it is, and we're going to keep pushing forward because we have a lot more to talk about. So, Coach Mike, you feel me? You had an opportunity to come out there to the We Are 239 practice. Tell me the vibe that you felt when you came out there.
Oh man, it was a great vibe, man. You know, I came from youth coaching. You know, I started coaching in front of Jones Wheat Elementary School on Shotwell Street in Bainbridge, Georgia. You know, so youth football is my love. So for me to go back out there, man, just to see the coaches and the players and the parents, you know, just the love of the game, like that's where it all started, man. And it was so much love out there, man, and so much positivity out there, man. Till the vibe was great, man. So I'm in all support of it, man. You know, and also, man, big ups to you for getting your award, Man of the Year. Was it Man of the Year or Community Organizational Guy of the Year or something like that?
No, I was Man of the Year. I was actually, you know, honored to be among so many beautiful people, you know, that's doing beautiful things in the community, and hopefully we can partner together and continuously to build our community. Shout out to my big brother Lee Pitts, man. You know, what he did, it's a movement. Like, it was fabulous, man. I can tell you, you know, he brought some very, very, very prestigious people out, and he put them in the room with Mr. Joe North. And, you know what I'm saying, it was a very humbling experience because we have a lot of rich history here that a lot of people don't know nothing about. And you got a lot of people in our community doing a lot of stuff that, you know, we need to start helping. So it was a beautiful thing, my dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was happy to see it, man.
You know, I wasn't out there, but I just want to, you know, I want to give a big shout out to the Ratchets for not twerking and acting a fool out there. You said it was.
You finna get hit. You finna get put on mute. You know what I'm saying? Always, bro. OG, thank you for coming in because Johnson is literally on some other stuff right now. You already want to blow a shot, so I'm about to mute already, G.
As soon as I get on, the first thing I hear is thanking the people for not being ratchet.
You know what I'm saying? Why?
What are we
doing? You were in Fort Myers, weren't you?
Yes, and we was in the hood. We know how to act. We was in the hood because we are 239, baby, in the heart of the hood. Stars Complex. You know what I'm talking about? We're all
no problems.
People like, yes, sir. We had us a great time out there, man. You know, and then, you know, and shout out for my Collier County people because Triple B seemed like he couldn't make it down there. But I know my dog D.O. gonna make it down there, but no, not Triple B, but he'll talk about the ratchetness. OG, what's good, baby? You were out there, man. You had an opportunity to get some interviews with the kids and experience. You know, we were, you know, as always, servants out there. So, you know what I'm saying? Rattle off, G. What you know what I'm saying? How you felt out there, bro?
I feel like it was probably the best event Big Dreams has had so far. It was a great turnout from the city. The kids seemed like they were having a blast. No problems. Everybody was smiling. It was just a great experience. Everybody had smiles on their faces all day, and the city came together, supported each other. We had different vendors out there that, you know, that everybody supported. I had a friend of mine come out and sell her product, and, you know, the community bought everything. You know, she left with you know, she sold all her product. You know, everybody was out there supporting everybody, and it was a good thing.
Definitely, man. And shout out to JP Fish because, you know, they know I ain't getting no banana pudding, and his wife made me a personal one because by the time I got to the truck,
Gone.
everything was empty. And I'm like, come on, nah. And she took care of me Super Bowl Sunday, you know what I'm saying? So I sat up here, me, and enjoyed a big thing of banana pudding. So shout out to JP Fish, man. You know, and if y'all don't know about that banana pudding, make sure y'all go get some.
And then, yeah, I missed out on that too.
Bro,
The only thing I had left when I got there was a fried okra. And,
listen, it was real in the field, man. We were out of drinks, man, and you know, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna work on next year. You know, we were out of drinks at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Because I was shocked, man. Thank you to the 239 for showing up and showing out, because it was very overwhelming. The kids, everybody was there to support. You had high school coaches out there, you know, you had community activists, pastors, all that, you know what I'm saying, out here to support the babies, man. And that's what it's all about. Everybody coming together, you know what I'm saying, enjoying, you know what I'm saying, the talent and being able to, you know what I'm saying, help these kids along the way. You know, Owen, you were out there firsthand, you know what I'm saying? So you learned a lot, you know what I'm saying, and you saw a lot. You feel me? And you've been there from the beginning, so you know how it feels.
It's came a long way, that's for sure, from the first things we ever done before. This one's smooth. And on top of that, the football was amazing. The kids out. The games, the football was prime time. It was, you know, the game, they were out there balling. It was fun to watch. You know. So.
Most definitely. And you know, one of the biggest things is, you know, we didn't get to do what we really wanted to and how we wanted to, you know, with the draft. But we're creating a board of some great individuals that I truly believe that have the kids' best interests at heart to make sure next year, you know, this game is bigger and better for, you know what I'm saying, the kids, because, you know, we missed a lot of opportunities with the COVID pushing the issue. But the biggest thing is we got it done. And, you know, we had some coaches come out there and spend their time, you know, teaching kids. You know, you had high school coaches out here working with, you know what I'm saying, our youth. And that's huge because these kids need to see, you know, individuals that are in powerful positions coming out to help them. And we can't ask anybody to help us if we ain't gonna help ourselves. Right. You know, but I'm truly blessed to be, you know what I'm saying, in an environment that happened. Shout out to Pal, man. Shout out to Mr. Keith. I can't speak enough on Mr. Keith, man. I called, he's there. Shout out to Miss Amber over there at the Stars Complex. Isaiah, thank you guys for, you know, last minute accommodations, man.
Pretty Win Press.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kim and Pretty Win Press.
Yes. And shout out to, you know,
and they're slaving on those shirts all day.
Bro, shout out to Lisette. You know, they were in the hot box because you know how we are. Oh, I want my kid name on the back of mine. I'm like, oh my God, you know, but we'll be better organized, man, next year, man. It was a beautiful thing. Triple B, you know, I know you over there licking your chops, and we got something that came from this game. And I want you to talk about it a little bit. You being from Collier County. We had some Collier County guys up there, and now here in Lee County, you having a lot of, you know, you having more organizations pop up, and I get it, and you have to understand the dynamics of everything because our city is getting bigger, and we're having more kids. What's your opinion on, you know, organizations, you know, new organizations coming up?
You know what? I mean, I think it's a wonderful thing. You know, I know. And
hold up, Triple B. We got somebody roasting right now.
Why is they always like
that? Hey, listen, Triple B. You already know Dante on the line. Help is on the way, so shots are fired. Pow, pow.
It's a Tampa Bay Buck bandwagon fan himself.
Oh, yeah. Dante, who was your team before?
Speaking, you guys were talking about all that food. Speaking of home cooking, big shout out to the Patriots rep last night.
Oh no!
Y'all cooked that
Oh
Hey,
no!
Hey, listen.
hey, they had okra, they had beans.
Come on,
beans,
Triple Black.
tomatoes,
Come on,
everything.
man.
And you want to talk about and they even had some Coach Patterson possum out there. That home cooking was out there.
Come on, Triple Black.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Hey, see, my boy say the Bears. Yeah, you know when you say that, well, you ain't been there in history.
Right.
Hey,
It's been a while.
that's to my Bears. But listen, 31-9, you can't blame on the rest.
Well, listen.
It was a beatdown.
My thing is,
Right.
the guys, once the flags went to throwing, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like all professionalism were out the door, and the guys were just taken out of it because one drive it was too crucial. Like they literally just hit them with flags after flags, and I seen now. You know, I wanted AB to win one. I'm being honest with you. I'm an AB fan. I wanted AB to win one. So I didn't really care who won. You know, I'm a Sammy Watkins fan, and he got one, and I know he's a little younger than AB. So I wanted AB to get one because he's been through hell and back. He caused somewhat on himself, but you know,
yeah,
right. Most of it on himself.
Yeah,
I want to take one more. You know, I knew it was over if if you've been married in a long-term relationship. I seen one of those calls only your wife can make. You know, one of them phantom calls. But I'll shut up right now.
Bro, there you go with them shot busters. He just that's what he comes on the show to just shot bust. Pow pow.
somebody, I guess.
But man, you know,
So back to the organizations.
yes, and Johnson, you guys have had a couple organizations come down there. You know, I know Naples Bears are they still down there, but I know they're relatively new. Golden Gate, shout out to Golden Gate Titans. They came in and, you know what I'm saying, big dogging it down there in Naples. But, you know, when you were playing youth sports down there, did y'all have that many organizations?
Actually, to tell you the truth, the only relevant organization when I was really a kid was the Naples Gators. Then the Hurricanes came. You know, there wasn't that many options. You know, everything was kind of one organization or nothing. But now there's, you know, several organizations in Collier County. I think that's a great thing because if you can play football, you're going to get an opportunity. You know, you're always going to get an opportunity, and I think it's a great thing that you did do this because I know sometimes I do feel. I always felt like, you know, Collier County didn't get the amount of credit it deserved, you know, for being so small that you have so many. I mean, it's a hot spot, man, because if you look at the pure numbers, you know, especially if you look at Immokalee, I mean, you can compare, and I know this is probably going a little over the top, but you know, when you include Immokalee, Naples, and all that, I mean, we could play with Belglades, we can play with like those counties, like a lot of those counties, and I think you doing that, you know, gives us an opportunity for, I mean, especially down in Collier County to showcase the talent level that's down here. So I think it's a great positive thing. And I think it's going to inspire more organizations to get more involved in different activities like this. You know, next time you're going to see, because, you know, people talk. Now, every organization down here is going to want to get involved with that. So, I mean, I think that's a great opportunity. And it's just like it's a rising tide rises all ships. And the more eyes you can get on a kid, the more playing opportunity you can get on the kid, it's going to make everything better for everyone.
Right. So, you know, I appreciate that. But one of the things, like the question, you know, OG, you know, I let you go on it. You know, we grew up, you know, here in Lee County, and we had Cypress, North, Riverdale, and the Rebels. But come on, man, you know,
Should be the first one out of your mouth.
wow, I ain't played for them. Why I'm gonna make them the first one out my mouth? G, listen, I'm a wildcat. So
yeah, I mean, there's a lot more organizations now, but like Triple B said, it allows these kids to have more opportunity to play, especially with the with the no weight limit and everything else like that. That these new leagues have started. A lot more kids are getting opportunities, and I think that's what it's all about when you're dealing with the youth level. And bringing them all together for that All-Star game, touching on what Triple B said, one of the questions I asked in every interview was, what was it like playing with other kids from other teams? And they said that was their favorite part of this, was meeting new kids and finding new competition to play against and learning things from each other. And they created relationships, that they're gonna that are gonna continue on after after this weekend. So, yeah, and there's some negative things I think too, as far as having too many teams, as far as not having the opportunity to play. That's not a bad thing, but I think sometimes the coaching gets diluted. So you got to be careful with that. I think that might be one of the negative things about it, because these kids got to be coached the right way. There's a ton of great coaches in Collier and Lee County, all over the place. But as we know, sometimes kids aren't put in the best situation, and we need to make sure we get the right coaches out there.
Yeah, man. You know what? One thing I think that gets underscored a little bit is like you say, I remember when the Pop Warner football team, games used to go like on Saturdays and stuff like that. It was always good to see like the different teams mingle with each other, and that's how like relationships get built, friendships get built. And I think that's really important too. And I don't think it gets talked about enough, because there's one concept in business that they talk about. They say like your network is your net worth. And a lot of times, those relationships that you build, especially at a youth football level, from coaching, playing, and all those type of things can set you up long term. You coached Coach Patterson, for years. I'm sure that there's probably connections through youth football or players that probably got you a job. You know what I'm saying? It's like it like those relationships from little kids. You'll be surprised like 20 years later. Hey, I'm trying to transfer. I used to play with them. I know this guy right here, man. How's this school? Blah blah blah. So you gotta, it's really good to kind of almost look at it. You want to have fun, but look at it from a business perspective when you do those all-star games. You know what I'm saying? Like in college, you don't go to the Senior Bowl, to have fun. You go to the Senior Bowl to set yourself up for the future. So when you the earlier you can kind of take that approach, I think the better.
Right.
Yeah. So, and to add on to that, I got a chance to talk to some of the players from Coach Taylor's team, and he had some kids from Clewiston. And you also had a couple of kids from Venice, that's like an hour and a half away, that were down here participating. And I talked to the kid dad, and he said, man, this is what I love. He said, we don't have this where my son lives at right now. And he's considering and moving his family to Fort Myers, Naples area.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow. That's amazing. My biggest thing is, with the organizations that's, coming up new, you feel me? I don't care. Do you? Long as it's about these babies, you know what I'm saying? Because we do, need more help. But if you plan on doing this, make sure it's about the kids and not about, your own, right. Selfishness, and, like we all want, John Madden's coming out the womb. If you coaching these babies, go get educated. You know what I'm saying? So, you can elevate your game so you can help these babies elevate their game, because each one teach one. And if you're sitting up here and you a guy that takes on that responsibility, because it's volunteer work, and you take on that responsibility, or a cheerleading coach that takes on that responsibility for these babies, you owe them to, take that extra time out to go better yourself, to better their craft. Because I tell you, there's no better feeling to watch those kids perform on game day. You know what I'm saying? And they do it well. And that is all because of, what the coaches pour out into them. And you parents, understand this, man. listen, the game it's just a game. You know, and if when you start looking at it at more than that, you know what I'm saying, then that's where the roads collide. You got to understand that, you know, football is a great tool to teach kids life because it teaches them so much with teamwork, you know what I'm saying, accountability, dedication, you know, working hard, putting their body through things that they, you know what I'm saying, never thought that can happen. All of us can attest to that. You feel me? That's on this panel because it's plenty of suicides. Johnson, you looking up there right now because I'm talking about suicide and talking about, heck no, I don't want no part of it. Right. But it's the things we put our body through, and you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that when you take that opportunity out to be able to bless these kids with some knowledge, do what you do. Coach, you are from Georgia. You from a whole different atmosphere than, you know what I'm saying, here. How is the youth football up there?
Well, I'm from Bainbridge. The city next to us, Cairo. They've always had youth football. My cousin, he played from the time he was 5 years old. In Bainbridge, we had the YMCA. In 2004, me and two other guys, we created the Bainbridge Youth Sports Club. And then also another organization, Bainbridge Youth Football League, was created also. And we both ran our respective organizations for about 4 years. And then the city jumped on board. The Leisure for the city of Bainbridge, they jumped on board, and you know the youth football just exploded in the city. In 2018, they brought the first state championship home since 1982. You know, so you know from the work that we started, you know, almost 20 years ago, it developed into a state championship, and now kids are going to school. You know, year after year. They just signed 2 or 3 kids, and probably about 2 or 3 more are gonna get signed. You know, we're talking about from a small community. You know, we went from getting 0 signed to now you're getting D1, D2, and D3 kids coming out regular every year. Mm-hmm. You know, but also up there you have middle school ball, which is different than down here where there's no middle school ball.
No, we actually do. You know what I'm saying? We got middle school football. It just is not as big. Because we actually, you know, they got it at Canterbury. Mm-hmm. So, you know, one of the things that, you know, this traditional and unlimited, like that argument I see going on, it's like, come on, people, like, okay, some people are made for unlimited, some people are made for traditional. Who cares? Understand, whatever fits for you, fits for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't put every key in every hole. Like, okay. So sometimes you just have to be man enough, woman enough to say, you know what, I'm over here minding my business, and you know what I'm saying, my kid is having fun. I don't care if you're in unlimited or, you know what I'm saying, in Pop Warner, because you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, these kids need to be learning, period. And if you're doing your job, they're gonna learn.
And it's putting your kids in the best situation possible for future success.
Right.
I mean, when you're coaching these kids at a youth level, like Drew said, and you make it more than about just being more than just a game, they got, just in like in life, you got to let these kids be kids while they can. There's going to be times down the road when they get into high school and in college where you can take it more seriously. But at this time, you know, it isn't the time for them to have that pressure on them or be thinking that way, when they just need to be learning and be pointing in the right direction and set up for success. That's what it's about, I think.
Okay, so I
think one of the things that's very important is the perspective. You know, the perspective. You know, because long time ago, a person told me, I think it was like a Zig Ziglar quote. He's like, if you help someone get everything that they want in life, you'll get everything that you want in life. And I'm like thinking like somebody like Bill Belichick, like Nick Saban. They got like 7 championships. I mean, one has 6 and one has 7. Do they really even need the money? I mean, they probably got enough money to live throughout their, I mean, you know, for 5 or 6 generations. What are they in there for? You know, I mean, it's not for the money. What else can it be? And when you take the money off the table and you like Nick Saban can be 80 years old and knowing that he changed people's lives, you know, through his coaching, through his program. Bill Belichick can do the same thing. And I think when you take that type of approach where you're making a difference or you're changing a kid's life, it's going to be more important to you. That's going to make you watch extra film. That's going to make you go to clinics. That's going to make you be a better, not just a better coach, but a better man, a better leader, a better mentor, those type of things. So I think when you kind of look at it from that perspective, it just makes you want to be better as a person, which in turn makes the kids better.
And that shines through when people take that approach. You see it through their work. And
right.
And
so what we're gonna do? We're gonna answer a couple of these questions. You know, let a couple of these people speak. You know, football is football. It is not about what they go eat. You know what I'm saying? Teach the kids the core values of the game, and will help them throughout the rest of their life. Appreciate you, Josh, for tuning in, bro. I appreciate that, man. You know, we got another comment here. Terry Lindsay. Studs kids every level, 239 football. You already know how we rocking, baby. Be kids and let them enjoy. And you parents, shut up. Let these babies play football. Because I see some of y'all parents over there, some big babies. Stop it. That's why I spend my whole time at my event picking up trash, because I want to sit up here and watch you big babies cry while these babies out there having fun.
Yes.
Let them enjoy the game.
Yes, let them enjoy the game. Winning is a byproduct. Let them remember the big shout-outs to who you are, do what you do. Yes, sir. Nicole Davis, to each his own. Best believe it, because you know what I'm saying? You got to do what's best for you. That's how we rocking and rolling, man. So, you know, we right now, the biggest thing is that we have some stuff coming out, you know, from Let's Talk About It. The reason why we created this show is to, you know, give this a platform for coaches of all shape, forms, refs, administration. So if you are interested in coming on talking about Let's Talk About It, and you want to promote anything that you have going on in the community, you know what I'm saying, feel free to DM us at Big Dreams or contact me personally. I ain't getting out my phone number. but it's everywhere anyways, though. It don't even matter, though.
Absolutely.
If I don't answer, just text 239-898-1448. But please, man, you know, we want your voice to be heard. We got some stuff in the making. You know, we're working on a podcast / show with some kids, you know, kind of like a team summit deal. You know, we're going to keep the Coach's Corner going, but we definitely need a platform for the babies, so to make sure their voice can be heard, because we can't get to the mountaintop if we don't know who we lead.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a big fan of hit us up. Let us know what you want to talk about. You know, I love just, you know, having conversation and learning things from other people's and hearing different perspectives. And sometimes, you know, we wait until something goes wrong or something isn't going the right way before we talk about it. I don't think sometimes we talk about enough things beforehand when we could. So anytime anybody wants to discuss anything, I would love that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So what I want y'all to do for me right now, anybody that's tuning in right now, make sure y'all hit that like button and share this, because we want to make sure this platform is big, you know, and huge for, you know, in the Southwest Florida community, because we are growing next year. And, you know, we want to make this platform huge, because I'm going to use every ounce of power I got, and these guys that I have on the tube with me are going to use every ounce of power we got to make sure we create a platform for these babies if they need an opportunity and we can help. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do our job. You feel me? Coach Mike got some contacts. Triple B got contacts. OG got contacts. So, you know, just like Triple B said, your net worth, is your network. Your network is your net worth. There you go. Give a brother out, Triple B, because you over there dozing off. You all right? Just do it. Bust some shots or something.
Oh, he muted.
What?
What you got, a 22 over there? Come on, man.
Hey, man. Hey, he got the little gun from the dude on
Harlem Nights. Stop shooting that.
He got the 22.
Oh, you listen. I thought you were gonna come on with an old 45 mag. You come on here with a deuce.
Really? Is that all the smoke you think I have?
Bro. Give me a machine gun or something, because that you is hitting me with some pew, pew, pew. What are them, BB guns? Come on, G. So yeah. But like me and Coach Mike is working behind the scenes with coming up with this coaching clinic for the youth, man. We want to do it so we can help you guys, huge. We got some ebooks coming out with, some defenses, some offenses that we're gonna bless you guys with here in the future, So we got some big things popping, man, and the We Are game is gonna continue to grow. Once again, man, if you got film, pictures, tag us in it. Make sure you represent them babies, because they were clean out there. I be kind of getting a little jealous, man, because them boys
Coach Mike, you coached the offense or defense most of your career?
Defense, man. I stay away from offense.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want to score, then put me on offense.
Hey, I was going to ask you, how disrespected would you feel if you had two safeties, 30 yards?
Come on, man. Ain't nobody care about no damn Super Bowl, man. Nobody care about that, man.
Hey man, genius, man.
Listen, this man sat up and cut me off to talk about the Super Bowl. I thought you were gonna talk about something real, man.
Sounds like Triple B lost some money last night.
Yeah, but shout out to my homeboy Joey. You know what I'm saying? One of the #1 Tampa Bay Bucks fan. He had all kind of hats out there. My dog had a tie-dye Buck hat, had an orange Buck hat, throwback Buck hat. 8 years
throwback.
Old. Yes, throwback. 8 years old.
He a true fan then, man. He a true fan.
And he told me, my dog say, we gonna win it today. So they came back with a dub. Triple B, no more Super Bowl talk, man.
You talking about, did he have they had some sad days back there. I mean, did he have the hat that was like the Michael Jordan prime face hat? Like, come seriously, on, the Yucks used to be really bad.
No, he had that Tampa Bay Bucket hat that they be wearing in Naples, maybe wearing in Naples High School. Y'all put on them pink velvet hats.
What is the pop? What is the color? Like that horrible color they used to be. Terrible when Doug Williams played. What was that like?
Oh, the orange.
Yeah, that's what my dog had. He had that hat.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sherbert orange. Yeah, there you go. Sherbert orange.
You said Sherbert?
Hey, Sherbert.
Yeah.
That's my cousin, man. DOE. Darryl Owens, man. A+ Plumbing, man. Terry Lindsay, man. If you need any concrete, any slab form done, holla at my man.
You guys got skills.
Promise. He's right there in the comment. Make sure y'all, you need it. Because as soon as I get in where I need to go, I need a slab, and I'm going to get Terry Lindsay. Best believe it. Best to do it.
Got concrete skills.
Yes.
Done.
I was thinking about coming to get a job, but then I thought about the way that sun be beaming. I'm straight. I was out there already. Pool
big boy.
Can't do it.
That's big boy work.
Big boy work. So, man, listen, man. Thank everybody for tuning in. Once again, thank everybody.